All right, what's up, guys? I'm feeling kind of sexy today. Hey, what about welcome back to Sexual Eruption TV, where we make your wildest dreams come true in the bedroom. Now, it's very important that the new people that are here go back and watch the Sexual Eruption early videos because a lot. And I go deep. I'm not on the surface at all with the earlier stuff. So you need to go back and look at those early videos. You can look at the playlist and just binge watch it. Watch it a few times until it sinks in. But in the meantime, we're moving forward too, and just always making sure that we're getting better and better in the bedroom. Because what do women love to do? And men and men nowadays. Women love to monkey branch. That means that they're always looking for the next best thing. I don't care how good you are in bed, they're going to want it better. Right? So, what you got to do is keep improving. You see what I mean? So, today we're talking. This is a video here on YouTube, and she's talking about the 6 things that um, women wish men knew in bed. So I'm gonna help her through it, but we're gonna live through it and just see what we can pick up, see if we can refine any of the things that she's saying, so that you're gonna be your best in the bedroom. And for the ladies, I haven't decided on angle I want to take with you guys because I was thinking about obviously I can't be a woman inside. I can't truly understand what a woman feels like. So, but what I can do is tell you what men want or tell you what men don't want more. You see what I mean? Like have some videos like that where you guys can kind of pop in and kind of just like check some things out what's going on in our head. And then like when you see the videos where I'm talking about how men can get better to satisfy their women, well, I mean, look, if you're listening to this video and you know that your man needs help in these areas, send it to him, give it to him, because not communicating, and you'll see that that's going to be a constant theme throughout any sexual relationship or any type of relationship. The community doesn't have to have sex involved, business, whatever. Communication. If there's no communication in the bedroom, which 99.9% of bedrooms don't have any, right? That's why it's terrible. So the time when you do go and run out and do something with somebody else, what are you doing? You're telling them to fuck the shit out of you and put your head over here and put your feet down, right? And it's the best sex you ever had because you're being honest. You see what I mean? And so, you guys, when I bring you these informational videos, my wisdom videos, I always ask for donations every time. I think I deserve it. I've got a bunch of knowledge on my page. I do some silly stuff. I roast Kwame Brown, but 80% of my stuff on my page isn't about him, and 90% is not about Kwame Brown. I'm doing a huge wisdom challenge right now where once I get to 1,000 subscribers, I promise that all of you will be new people, changed individuals, vibrating higher on a different frequency. You see what I'm saying? A standalone, shining person. So I'm going to go ahead and get into this. Let her go ahead and continue her video while I comment. And if you guys have any ideas, feel free always to put them down in the comment section. You know what I mean? And don't forget, hit your boy in the back of the neck with those $2 donations. I appreciate them. Support the show. Here we go. She wants you to understand what type of foreplay. Now we're talking about foreplay right here. I kind of just went ahead and got into the meat of it. But right now, what she's doing is she's talking about foreplay. What kind of like what women wish men would do. So here we go.
I think it's really important to understand that foreplay doesn't just happen in the bedroom. It happens also before the teasing, the light touching, and the creating that tension is really important. That is also a format of foreplay. And we talk about this in the Master of the Bedroom program that Natalie and I put together, where we go deeper into this and actually give you techniques and how to go down on a woman the right way and so much more. And I think that this is really important because a lot of women, some women don't want a man to go down on them because they're insecure or they don't like it, or some women love it, you know? So it's really about having that communication, having that conversation around it, or dabbling and
Me
seeing how her body
personally,
responds.
I'll tell you the way I am, honestly. I used to do all sex before I knew how, before I really understood what even your most innocent woman out here does sometimes. You know, you don't know what you put in your mouth on. You don't know. You know, there's something called, hey, wait a minute. Anybody anybody got that in their life? Hey, wait a minute. And my thing is, I'm I'm not saying this in a braggadocious way. I'm so good like with my hands and stuff like that. And I'm so good just with you know, vaginal sex, that I don't really have to do oral sex. Now, that does that mean that women don't want that I'm with? I don't know. They never have. I mean, my women squish squasha when I have sex with them. You see what I mean? Like they can't have any more sex after I'm done with them. So, like like I said, when I was younger, I used to do that, and I felt like I needed to do that because I wasn't giving women vaginal orgasms. I didn't know how to. And so I felt like I needed. And as I got older, I did get better at it. And I was able to achieve that, where they were having vaginal orgasm during sex. And then as I got more and more women, I started to realize, you know, that might not be too sanitary. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, you really got to look. And it goes both ways. It goes both ways, ladies. You know what I'm saying? Now, I mean, they get a little raw, but where would you really want to have a venereal disease at? I mean, think about it. If you're gonna get a venereal disease from someone, right? It's 100%. Where would you want it? You damn sure don't want it on your face. You see what I mean? So that's just the way I started looking at things, and you know, that's just the way I am. But you know, to each his own. Let's go ahead and get this thing going again.
Number two is dominance. Women want you to take control in the bedroom. Typically 90% of women do. They love a man that is dominant, that can smack their butt, not smack their face across the and throw them against the wall, but like, I mean, throw them across half of the room, but literally like maybe dominate them, put them against the wall, and actually give them that dominating experience where she can see you in your masculine, which is actually a turn on for a woman. Of course, you're not going to be so strong and aggressive during this time unless this is something she's asking for, but you're also going to showcase dominance and take control from time
Now,
to time.
this part right here, that's interesting. I don't do that with a woman. I don't show dominance in that way. I think I show dominance like when I'm fucking her. You see what I mean? All that other stuff, all that slapping your butt and that's fine. Fuck the shit out of her. She'll be all right. You don't have to do no role playing or anything like that. Just fuck the shit out of her.
Over when you need to take her body and show her that you are dominating. Take her body in a way where you're straining her, but giving her that experience of that type of environment, because it makes it more passionate for her, and it's easier for her to then be feminine. And this is also, I would encourage you to also do this with these other things that I'm going to tell you. Number three is your presence. Is really being in the moment. Women can tell when a man's thinking about anything, other things, or isn't
Okay.
really present.
I know that this lady's not gonna touch on this, and that's why I say I'm gonna help her through a video, because I could bring up 6 incomplete points. But when they say you want to be in, in the moment with the woman. See, one of the main things you have to do when you're having sex is you have to listen. You see what I'm saying? You have to listen, not when she starts yelling and shit like that. You have to listen like at the beginning. And also notice like her body, how is it moving? Is it moving towards you? Is it moving away from you? Is it moving towards your fingers? Is she gyrating her hips or not? All those things are gonna give you clues to where you are, um, in the sexual process, or whether it should occur or not. Because look, let me tell you something. It's much better to get a woman in bed and realize that maybe she may not want it, or maybe you don't want it, and not have it. Just don't have it. It's better, because if you try the first time and you have bad sex, that's it's hard to recover from that mentally. Whoever had the bad time is gonna have a hard time. You see what I mean? Like, you get with a chick and let's just say you can't get it up, right? Man, that shit's hard to get that shit up the second time. It's like, cause you're like thinking that she's thinking you can't get your shit up. You see what I mean? So just like girls, women sometimes they won't get wet sometimes. And I've been in situations with women where I know they wanted to have sex, but for whatever reason they just didn't get wet then, right at that moment when we were messing around. You see what I mean? And then now she's got more pressure on her. So you just gotta like really like pay attention to stuff like that. Don't get into anything that you can't finish, guys. That's the name of the game. That is the absolute name of the game.
And just wants to do wham bam, thank you, ma'am, and isn't really present with her. You want to be present with her body. You want to be present in the experience that you're having with her. Looking at her arms, touching her arms, her hair, her face, her back, her legs. How are you being present in that moment? Eye contact from time to time and really being there with her. This creates an ultimate experience for a woman to actually remember this experience with you, because it's not all about how long you lasted, which I'm going to go into number 5. But number 4 is hot spots. Hot spots is really important, like the back of the neck. Women want you to know their hot spots, because when you just try to go in and have penetration, there's nothing that has been created for me to even want to embrace you. So hot spots can be on the wrists, the neck, the ear, the back, the lower back kissing, the lower upper back kissing, the chest area kissing, and the waistline, because this is what helps you also be able to see her hot spots and where she wants to be touched, her inner thighs possibly. And this is so important. I want you to download this free questionnaire that I made, and we have a bigger one in the Master the Bedroom program, but it's a free questionnaire in regards to achieve. I have to spend 40 minutes penetrating her. Whoa, that's just not good. We can actually have an experience with you in the bedroom that whole time. This is what I'm talking to about. Women go back to their friends and talk about how great the sexual experience was. You were trying to do a wham bam thank you ma'am and just that's it, and penetrate. It's more about what did we create leading up to that and during that, right? How present were we in that? And so taking your time is so important, and not just trying to just go in and have sex right away, and dabble in the foreplay.
That all depends on the that really that's it's sad to say, but that really depends on the woman. Nowadays, um I mean, you can spend a whole day with the woman and have sex with her. I mean, you can go to a club and meet women nowadays and have sex with them. I mean, it's not quite like it used to be, and there are still some women who like to be courted, and obviously those will be the ones that you will want to be with, right? So, like I said, you can waste your time with somebody who doesn't even need that, but you better find out first. Don't mess around and be courting a woman who doesn't even want to be courted. Women nowadays are just as fast as the men.
and take your time through it and tease her through this a little bit until possibly she's begging to have you. That is really, really, really great when you can do. Now, if you want to be better and knowing how to master the bedroom, I have a secret video for you that's really good. Not on YouTube anywhere.
Well, guys,
I want you to click below
that
and
was her little
box below.
thing there, and I just wanted to drop that off to you. Little quick nugget. Take it, put it in the back of your pocket, walk on home. That's it. You see what I mean? Now instead of not knowing that tonight when you're gonna have sex, right? Hey, you be like, you know what, man? Let me use some of that stuff Ramo was talking about. You know, see if things change a little bit. Well, guys, that's it for me. I am out of here. I'll catch you guys on the black hand side.